2-minute warning, Fury. We back with a special show today. We got Tim, we got Santos, we got Mike, we got Josh. It's a little change up in our schedule. Instead of we doing quarters, we're doing downs. So right now we're first down and go. So Tim, Maurice, Santos, Mike, Josh, take it away.
Let's go.
Fellas, what is going on, man? Listen, a lot's going on in the NFL today, man. And, for some reason, ever since the Madden cover, it's been a lot of crazy things that's going on. So I got me some salt. Make sure I don't get nothing going on here. I got me some garlic. Okay. I got me some Lucky Charms, right? No, excuse me, this is Fruity Pebbles. If you take the Fruity Pebbles, for some reason you start crying, you start don't want to be around people, and start posting bucket naked pictures on magazines. So forget the Fruity Pebbles. We all know who that is. Now, ever since the Madden cover, now we got Jason Pierre-Paul, who I loved and I respected ever since he got drafted out of Florida Atlantic. It was told that this man was the next Reggie White. I had a man football player crush on Jason Pierre-Paul. Any Cowboy fan, any Giant fan that knows me for a long time, I've been a big fan of Jason Pierre-Paul. He played with fireworks. He got his hands messed up. It was reported one hand. Now I'm hearing it's both hands. Two Giant officials went to go visit him. He declined the visit from the Giant officials. Okay. Right now, the last thing I heard was he got his fingers amputated. Josh, was his right finger, Josh? Right index?
I didn't hear about the report of the amputation.
Right index? Oh, yeah, all right. Well, we'll find out which finger was getting amputated. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you this. I've been very pissed off and annoyed the way you Giant fans are now giving up on this man, Jason Pierre-Paul. You guys, where's Eli Manning visiting? What was anybody trying to do for this man? This man here played. He was forced from a back injury to play for Tom Coughlin. Okay, wasn't 100%, but came back last year. Was second in the league with sacks as a defensive lineman and had 12 sacks. I'm gonna say this: if y'all want to go ahead and play it out with this man's money, if he can play, his career's not over. The Dallas Cowboys will be happy to take you, Mr. Pierre-Paul. We'll be happy. You just can't play with fire no more, baby.
See, Tim, this is why I didn't want your thirsty ass to go first. As soon as you talked about JPP
thirsty,
I know your thirsty ass was like, well, he could play for Dallas. No, every team's going to want this cat, including the Giants. What he did was dumb. It wasn't smart, but as we know, most of these athletes, they're not Rhodes Scholars. So here's my thing. I played a little defensive end, not pro level obviously because I'm sitting on this chair, but that it depends on which move he likes. If he does like a full swim move or a full rip move, that a little bit less of an index finger can actually affect his swim move. Now if he just uses speed on him, he's fine. If he just uses a bull rush on him, he's fine. But sometimes you got to get a good grip right behind the shoulder pad to get a good swim and a good rip. It's going to take some getting used to. But didn't he play with a club last year or something like that? Like a cast?
Yeah.
So if he's used to playing with the club, I don't see much changing. I think he's going to be fine. The nerves will heal up. He can't sign his fat checks now. Oh, no, the horror. That's pretty much all that's going to change.
I gotta disagree. The hands are huge. They're vital to his defensive end. When you're in the trenches and you're going against that left tackle, right tackle, whatever it may be, right here, right in between here, underneath the A shirt, that's where you're grabbing and you're maneuvering and you're shifting. And there's holding on every play in the NFL. Obviously, it's not called every play. Holding every single play. That's vital. If Pierre-Paul loses, I don't know if it's a ring finger, point, or middle, those are vital fingers for a defensive end. And if he doesn't have that, that's huge. I mean, his talent and his production probably goes down in half. Not to mention, he was really good at swatting the ball down. I mean, yeah, if he has a club, that's great, but that minimizes his chances of tipping it up to himself or to his teammates and potentially getting an INT and ending the drive. I mean, what team is going to want to make the sacrifice for a four-finger defensive end that you can't trust on Independence Day out there? When I was 8, I remember playing with fire in my own house, a piece of paper and a match, and I got my ass whooped black and blue, the colors he's repping. What the hell's he doing at the age of, what is he, 24, 25? Come on, man.
26.
Come on,
the kids.
Man.
He loved the kids.
The kid is 8 months old or something. He's not even going to remember this. Woo! It's horrible.
I mean, look,
it's just so stupid.
Here's my take. I mean, dude, you are rich. Why the hell are you lighting your own fireworks? Pay somebody to do that shit, man. Pay an expert. You don't know what you're doing. I mean, come on, man. You know, some of these things are really, really dangerous. Now, my thing is, I'm annoyed with the stupidity factor about him messing around with fireworks. I'm just saying, what are you thinking? You got to think, because as an athlete, your hands and your feet are definitely two of your most important body parts, because that's what you're using, you know, especially your hand. And like Josh said at the line of scrimmage, you know, it's important. So, I mean, I don't really know what the hell he was thinking, but I'm hoping that, you know, it's not true that I didn't hear anything about any amputation. I'm hoping this is not the case, but if it is, I really don't know what to expect from him. You know, now, so I can understand why the Giants would be a little more concerned about investing a lot of money.
Okay, well then put it this way. You know what? I'll meet you halfway, Josh. He still has the talent, but you know what? We live in a world of consequences. We live in a world of consequences, and when you do something that dumb and you literally lose parts of your body, you're gonna have to pay consequences. And actually, Randy Brown had a great point. His pass rush should be relatively the same because a lot of defensive ends now depend on speed rush. So that's really a quick slap to the shoulder and he's out of there. But he's definitely right when he says his run game is going to, like you said, Josh, right under the A's. If he doesn't have the same grip, you can't play two-gap responsibility. Granted, JPP doesn't have to a lot of the time, but it will affect his ability to get off of run blocks.
But listen, we live in. But we live in.
Bringing up the Cowboys. Timmy, shut up.
No. Listen, first of all, stop being jealous. You used to be a Cowboy fan, Kevin. So stop your anger right there. Anyhow, I'll blow you up. Anyhow, like I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted by the Giant fan over there, okay. My thing is this: we live in a new day and age where they'll make up something for this man. Jason Pierre-Paul to me, has the potential to be great. I don't think a right index finger is going to hold him back. I mean, it's not like this guy was producing 20 sacks a season. It's not like that. I understand the pros and the cons of not having to figure out to get stronger. There's a way you have to grip. I get all of that. But I guarantee you they'll find a way. Hey, they probably make some bionic hands. We never know. If it's only his right index finger, it can last. I think it can do it.
JPP is not a rookie, though.
Here's the problem with everything you're saying. You're literally depending on maybes when he used to be a definite. That's the thing. So if you're going from even 80% to 70% probability of that same production, you should lose some money for that. That was a dumb mistake.
I agree. I totally agree. But
they should.
Got them on Dallas on the cheap. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. They should and they really should renegotiate because
I know Timmy already. I know Timmy's thinking. He thinks, well, if the Giants don't want him, maybe the Cowboys get him on the cheap.
Well, listen, Josh and Mike. Let me ask you this. I understand this, and he's probably mad at the Giants. If you have two guys, Jesse Armstead, who is one of the best linebackers of all time, played for the Giants. Okay,
yes.
When he was playing. I'm gonna give you that, okay? And he's a very good friend with Jason Pierre-Paul, and he lives in Miami. Him and another associate went to go visit Pierre-Paul. Pierre-Paul says no, I don't want to see him, but he wanted to see Rashad. He didn't mind seeing Rashad Jennings. I have a problem. I think there's a problem there with that. You pick and choose who you want to see. So I think he's very mad at the Giants. Oh, it was a text message?
Yeah,
All right,
Rashad never even got to see JPP
but wouldn't that be a
either.
problem?
It is a
He should
problem.
be mad, but it's his own fault. He should be mad at himself.
It's the little kid that chopped down the cherry tree that's too scared to tell his dad for 4 days, and it's finally going to come out, you know? I mean, stop lying about it. The truth always comes out, and it's just going to make you look stupid in the end if it takes a week or two for the, real reports to come out. It's stupid. I mean, he's a knucklehead. What is he? He's really. You think he had a U-Haul full of $2,000 worth of fireworks for his 8-month-old baby, and what else? His blind dad. What the hell is he really doing it for? I mean, come on, seriously, let's be real here. Who is he trying to impress with all the fireworks? He's doing it for himself. He's doing it for probably his bae, and then he's probably doing it so he can upload it to Instagram. He had the videos up on his IG until he was probably either told by his agent to take him down ASAP, or B, realized how dumb and stupid he was and took it down immediately. I mean, it hurts himself, really. He's fighting for his own career right now, honestly.
He can be mad. He just should be mad at himself.
Exactly. I mean, it's his own stupid move, and now he's going to fight to get back. He may have to take a year off. I honestly don't know if the Giants will put him on the NFI list. It may not even be worth it to them.
Well, here's the thing. The Giants, right, if he doesn't sign the contract, basically here's the thing. They really withdrawn the $60 million deal, all right? But he wasn't going to sign that anyway, okay? So now what the Giants can do right now, if they don't want to deal with him, what they can do is pull away the franchise tag, which will allow him to be an unrestricted free agent. Now, if he's a free agent, he should take the year off to recuperate and get better and then work out for whatever team. Maybe he wants revenge and want to apply for a team next year who might need a roster spot for a lineman. I'm just saying. But that'll be the way to do it. But what I think is going to happen is this. I think what Pierre-Paul will do, I think he'll probably will sign the franchise tag, and I think he will play for the Giants this year. Yeah. I don't think but because it's $14 million, so you just make that this year. We'll see what happens next year. But I don't think he'll play the first few weeks of the season. Now, before saying he's going to play 3 weeks of the season, if I'm him, do not rush it. Take your time and try to be dominant when you know you heal and you can play. Because, I don't know, he may miss a halftime of training camp.
Well, I believe if he's put on the NFI list, he has to be removed before week 1. If he's not, he has to stay on there for 6 weeks of the regular season. Then the Giants can pretty much decide, within 3 weeks, after week 6, if they want to take him off or put him on IR for the rest of the season.
So let me...
JPP that wants to rush and sign that tender real fast, but Giants are going to investigate, before he signs that paper.
How do you guys feel about if Jason Pierre-Paul can't play? Do you feel confident about his replacement guys? You got DeMontre Moore, you got Robert Ayers, you got Awugie Ziwa from UCLA. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm really confident. I guess you could label it as I'm more optimistic to see their potential. Like people like Kerry Wynn, who was balling out for like the last couple of weeks as a DN. I think he had like 2 or maybe 3 forced fumbles in like the last 3 weeks or so, but he was really putting on, and I really like DeMontre Moore, just some attitude issues that he's been working on the past couple seasons. He's still really young. He's only 22. I don't think he turns 23 till the beginning of the season, but other than that, yeah, this is exactly why people gawk at stacking up on the D-line rotation, but this is exactly why you do it.
I mean, especially, you definitely need. Now, question: is Steve Spagnuolo back with the Giants?
Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. He was the guy that had the NASCAR package that worked on the Patriots, correct?
Right.
Yes, sir.
So if he knows how to coach D-line, then I'll put it this way: if they have a lot of young D linemen, that's where I'd want him to be. I mean, granted, you saw what he did down in the Rams. You saw what he did with the Rams.
Yes, he did.
I feel confident.
Brian Quick was looking like a monster out there. So if he has young players that are willing to learn, you can't replace God-given athleticism that JPP has. But if you have hard work and ethic, it's not like these guys are scrubs. I mean, these guys are the best players in college. They got a shot. I mean, it's going to suck, but I think they can find their way through it.
I feel confident that the guys we have behind JPP in the rotation will just step up and do next man up. That's it. So that's all you can do.
Because, I mean, you can't really be super hurt about him being gone because, all right, it's fireworks today. in training camp. Could be an ACL.
This aspect
Well,
also. Players do
But
leave.
here's the thing, though. You know, and do we all believe in the Madden curse here? Do you all believe in the curse? I know I believe in the Madden curse. Do you, Mike? Do you,
No.
Santos?
Calvin
Do you, Josh?
Johnson broke a record.
Oh,
No.
yeah, no, the Madden curse has been.
Nah. Okay. Oh, got my garlic over here just in case, but
It wasn't ODB. That's what's getting me mad. So you telling me his tramp stamp prevented him from getting cursed? So his tramp
no, listen.
pushed the curse over to JPP?
Listen,
yeah.
you know how it goes. No, well, listen, no. See, Mike, from experience, from looking at the Madden, it can either hit the player only or it can hit the team in a lot of ways. The only guy I know that it didn't really touch was really Brett Favre because he went from one team into the next. Troy Polamalu and Fitzgerald were on the same cover together, and you saw how they were getting injured almost every other week, both of them. You know, Richard Sherman last year with the shoulder injury. Listen, this cover is very freaky, you know, but, you know, look, you got Odell Beckham Jr. who can't practice, right? But he's out there doing what? Bucket naked pictures for ESPN, the body. And on top of that, he just did a YouTube video of him catching balls, laying on the ground like he's on the beach. I mean, listen, it just keeps getting better for the Dallas Cowboys on week 1. I just can't wait. But again, I don't wish anything wrong for Jason Pierre-Paul. I do hope his career gets better.
I mean, Tim, let's just be frank.
Michael, say your
Let's just be frank. Tim, you don't really need much more reason to feel confident about the Cowboys. Every other team in your division needs work. Like, you can really just talk about your team and still be confident. You really don't need to talk about naked tramp stamp having athletes to say, oh, this is why it's going to be great. No, these teams still suck.
Gotta go. Quick question. Have any of you guys seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Have any one of you guys seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Tis but a mere flesh wound.
I have
It's
not.
just a question. You think Michael got it?
Oh, my God.
JPP gonna say week 1. Tis but a mere flesh wound.
Well, hopefully he caught Aflax.
All right, guys. Like I said, we're doing a quick change up. There's three sections instead of 4. It's down, so we just finished the first down and go. We go into the second down and 5. So see you guys in the second down. We'll be right back.